Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's PSG, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a football stadium with a very rich history. We're at the Parc des Princes in Paris. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Can they set up a chance? Might it be Mbappe? And the keeper dealing with it. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. He made good progress there. But the danger averted for now. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembélé, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's quick, direct, and at times unstoppable. When in full flow, he's a joy to watch, unless, of course, you're up against him.
And threading it through. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And the ball is moving again, and the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? João Neves. Smart defending.
Read it really well.
Jude Bellingham. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. And support available. Incisive pass from Mbappe. But the keeper anticipated it brilliantly. Danger dealt with. Fabian. Could be threatening. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Well, that's splendid play. Here's Valverde. Chances on. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him!
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Hakimi. Dembele on the ball. Very effective passing sequence. Hakimi. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Now, who can he play it to? Alexander-Arnold. Here's Valverde. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Well, PSG could get in behind the defence. Hakimi. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Now what can they do from here? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. On to Mensch. Fabian. Dembele. Might do damage on the break. Could reduce the deficit. Splendid defending. João Neves. Must be. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is what... Well, the ball is moving again, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from PSG in the second? Good ball over the top. Ferreira. Excellent defending. Jude Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouaméni. And Valverde. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Doing well to keep it.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
And he has options available. And a good-looking ball. So out over the byline and a corner. It's a short corner. Could be troublesome. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Well cleared away. Hakimi. And in the perfect position to read it. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Attacking with vigour. He has time to play it over. Vinicius. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. Delivering it. Well, it did look promising for a bit. And pressing expertly. Willian Pacho. Dembele. And PSG using width to good effect. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Valverde. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Threading it. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So the action continues and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Kvaratskhelia. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Jude Bellingham. So over the line and a throw-in. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Carvajal. And Bellingham. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Fabian. Minge. Oh, that's splendid play. Dembele. And possession changing hands.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Substitution for Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Eduardo Camavinga. Good distribution. Oh, could be! Well, it's a long way off target. Kvaratskhelia. Well-timed tackle. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Fabian. Danger building. And just like that, broken up. Mbappe. Now opening things up. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded and it's